Hey everyone, it's More Crafts back for another video. Um, I completely forgot to look and see what episode this is. I think it's okay, so it's 33. Um, so I have kind of a lot of stuff to show you guys, but not really a lot of stuff to show you. I have some finished objects. I have 3 whips that I'm going to show you. I have some project bags that I have made, and I have some stitch markers that I have made that I'm going to show you tonight. Or, technically this morning. I did change my room around. Just this little corner. Because I have my TV sitting over in front of me. And when I sat over here looking against the wall, I had to really crane my neck to see the TV. So I decided that I was gonna move my table down a little bit, and so I can face my TV so that I can be at my desk but still watch TV. So that's what I did. I think that's what I did Monday night or Monday afternoon. I have been working really hard on a couple projects. One I started today. So, we're gonna do the non-yarny stuff first. I have to kind of get in my bag. Or get in my basket, I should say. Oh, that was a shell. Okay, so I have made a couple project bags. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 project bags that I have made. They are all drawstring bags. They are all box bottom bags. I had a tape measure, but I don't remember where I put it. I had a small one, but I'm just going to use this big one here that I have to kind of show you the size of them. Every single one is about the same exact size. So the first one I have is Jack and Sally, and it has a yellow drawstring, so it drawstrings really nice. I never made bags like this before. I got the pattern from my friend Christina, and it's a Whitney Sews project bag, and it has a light blue lining, and it has a box bottom. See? So I'm going to show you this one, and I'm just going to kind of give you measurements so that if you would like to purchase one of these bags, the bags are $20. So the bag is about 16 3/4 deep, and it is about it's about almost 18 inches wide. It's like 17 3/4 wide. So, and I don't know how much of a box bottom it has. I want to say like maybe 4 inches. I'm going to try to measure here. Yeah, it's about 4 inches. So they're about 16 1/4 tall, about 18 or 17 1/4 wide, or 3/4 wide, and the box bottom is like 4 inches deep. So I have a Jack and Sally bag, like I said. It has a light blue lining and a yellow drawstring. I also have this Marvel, is that right? Marvel print. Same concept. It's about the same size as the Jack Skellington bag. I have this one here. This is like a photo thing with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daphne, Pluto, Goofy, all of the Mickey Mouse characters. I have Hello Kitty. Now the Hello Kitty one I think might be sold. So if you're watching this, I don't want to say your name out loud because I don't know if you want me to say your name out loud. So all of my links will be in the description box below. The best place to get a hold of me would be either Facebook, Instagram, or email. Email would probably be the best way to get a hold of me, the quickest way. Because if you message me on YouTube, I sometimes do not get all of the messages. So I have a Hello Kitty bag. Like I said, it might be sold. The lady who messaged me, she hasn't messaged me again. So just know that the bag is done. Just email me and send me your address and payment. Like I said, the bags are $20, and that includes shipping. Then I have a Villains bag. Again, about the same size. I have a Harry Potter bag. I don't watch Harry Potter. And I have this print. And those are the ones that I have right now. Like I said, they're pretty good size ones. These are bigger than I think my tote bags. So those are those. 3 of my stitch markers have sold. I have not packaged them up yet, but I wanted to show them. My stitch markers are on my Facebook shop, which the link is in the description box below. It is where I post some of my crochet items for sale, my bags for sale, and my stitch markers for sale. I do have a bag bundle where you get, not these bags, but you get 3 of the previous bags that I have made. 2, 3 with a bunch of extra goodies in there. So, I still have a couple of them left over. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. I do have a couple of them left over. I also have my stitch marker, my beaded stitch markers, where you buy 3 for $15. And if you see ones that you like and they are sold, I can always make you. I'm always bead weaving, so if you see some, or if you like something and you haven't seen me bead weave it, let me know, because I am like an avid Pinterest looker, so I could probably find something on Pinterest for that game that you like to play, for a sports team, for anything really, I can probably find on there. I've gone down the rabbit hole several times looking at patterns on Pinterest for bead weaving. And I have like a list, literally a huge list of ones that I want to do. And I probably will do them. it's just not going to be right now. So the stitch markers that I have made is I have an Oogie Boogie, I have a Hello Kitty, I have a little barn, I have a Sally. Sally was really big. I have this little teeny tiny hula girl. I have a turtle peace sign. Well, I have a turtle, but the shell is the peace sign. You can also make these independents. So you can wear them like on a necklace. Like all you gotta do is put a jump ring on them. And the only thing you'll have to do is like provide your own chain. I have a turtle skull one. I did another skull because like I'm obsessed with skulls. And I did another snowman. So I did him. He's a cutie. I also have a turtle that has a smiley face for the shell. I think these are so cute. I have a Christmas stocking that I made. I have a Jack Skellington. I have a Stormtrooper. And I have BB-8. And my last one, which this was the last one I did, is the Grinch. So those are all of the ones that I have. The Grinch, the Oogie Boogie, and the Jack Skellington have sold. But if you would like me to make you a pair, I can make them into pendants, and I can also make them into necklaces or earrings. So for the pendants, all you would have to do, like I said, is have your own chain, and I can just put a jump ring on them and ship them to you, and you can wear them as pendants. Or I could make them into earrings. So, yeah. Let me know what you would prefer, and I'll do it. No, I am gonna be busy for the next 4 days. So I probably will not get your packages out until next week. We are having our Thanksgiving on Sunday. And then Mom has a couple of doctor's appointments the beginning of next week. I have doctor's appointments the beginning of next week. So yeah. So now we are going to get into finished objects, because I have quite a few. I have a little bit of them. So technically the last one I finished is the shawl. Mom picked out the colors, so it is black, green, and blue. So I did 2 rows of green, 1 row of black, 2 rows of blue, 1 row of black, and repeated. And I think it's very, very pretty. This is for the local nursing home. I did not put a border on it. It's just a basic granny triangle shawl. I did not put a border on it because I didn't want it too long. So I just left it as is. I used a 6mm hook for this and all worsted weight yarn. So that is done. I made a bee. It was supposed to be a girl bee, but I made it into a boy bee. His head's a little misshapen. This pattern is by Grayson Yarn. It's the bee pattern. And yeah, He's really cute. He looks kind of sad. I think he looks sad, but that's just me. So I finished him. I also finished the lamb. This is also by Grayson Yarns. And I used a 3.75 millimeter hook for this. I opted not to put the flower crown on it because I think I might go back and add it, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's that one. And my last finished objects, well, I have one random one here. So I made Randy's little narwhal out of a ball of yarn that I had. I have no idea what this yarn is. It's been it was in my mom's stash, and I know it was probably like 5 or 6 years old. So I made this little narwhal. Just use a 3.75 millimeter hook. This thing took me so long to make. I do not know why, but it took me really a long time to make. So and the last things that I have to share is I keep all of my whips and my finished objects in a clothes basket when I am doing a podcast. So out of that skein, I had made 3 octopi. So here's the first one. And this pattern is by Rel, the dabbling hook. It will be in the description box below. So I had made, oh, this one does not have a face. That's right. So I have made 2 out of this yarn. Well, technically I had made 3. But this one does not have a face because I am experimenting with something and just didn't get that far yet. So I have 3 of those. And I have a tentacle. I have one that is tentacleless. That's probably not even a word. And he doesn't have a face. I still have to put the tentacles on and all of that. So those are my finished objects. Now I'm going to go into my whips. And I have, oh Jesus, 1, 2, 3. I have like 3 amigurumi projects that I'm started and haven't worked on since. I started a Chunky Boy Jellyfish by Wickedly Handmade. I have a cow, a miniature cow from Grayson Yarns over there that I haven't touched in like a couple weeks. And I have a hippo over there that I haven't touched in a couple of days, about a week. So since I finished that shawl, I started another one, and I'm using Big Twist Value Varsity Red, Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Perfect Pink. This feels like a new one, but I don't know. I don't know where to look at the dates, because it doesn't really tell me anything. But I'm using Perfect Pink, and I'm using this like greeny color. So this is what it's looking like so far. Really loving how it's coming out. I'm doing the same concept as the blue, green, and black one. So, yep. I'm using a 6mm for that too. Seems to be my go-to hook. But the next 2 projects, I am using different size hooks for those. So, we are going to do my blanket. So, I have been trying to figure out something to do with my retro stripes. I have like 14 skeins of retro stripes. And was trying to make a cardigan for myself. But I find that cardigans do not really fit me that great. And I was laying here in my room in bed the other night, and I was freezing. And I'm like, you know what? All of those retro stripes that I have in my closet, I've wanted to make something for myself, and I decided on a blanket. Now this blanket is awesome because the border is crocheted right into the blanket. So I'm going to show it to you. This blanket makes me so happy. So this is my blanket. So it is called Big Border Blanket or something like that. So as you can see, the sides have, so this is it folded in half. Because I'm making this for my twin bed. And I'm using one of my beaded stitch markers. That's a little blue rainbow. So this is it folded in half. It is way longer than my wingspan. And I'm only 5'3", I think. So I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook for this. So basically it's a paid for pattern on Ravelry, and it's by Winding Road Crochet. Now I am part of her newsletter, so every time she makes a new pattern, I just go to her website and see if I like it. And when she came out with this blanket, I'm like, oh, that is an awesome way to do a blanket. And she doesn't just have this size. She has everything from a small baby blanket up to a California King. I'm pretty sure. It's either a King or a California King. So she has it and she uses Red Heart Super Saver, and she uses a solid color. And she even tells you exactly or about how many skeins of yarn you're gonna need for this particular blanket. So for mine, I'm doing the twin size, and the solids are 7 ounces, but the retro stripes are 5 ounces. So it says you need 11 skeins. I am going to use up every last bit of Red Heart Super Saver retro stripes that I have, because I am trying to use up my stash. And I have 14. I had 14 skeins of it. So I'm trying to use it all up. Now whether it'll take all 14 skeins, I don't know. But for this blanket, I chained 224. So I have 223 stitches in this baby. And I wanted a blanket that hangs over my bed on both sides. Because I have a blanket that my pap's mom made a little years and years and years ago. And it's really heavy. But it's a throw. It is so small. I literally have it on the bottom of my bed. So I wanted something that was a little bit bigger. And I think this is going to be perfect when it gets done. And if I get tired of the one blanket that I have on my bed now, I can always switch it up for this one. So, like I said, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook for this. And I just love it so much. I plan on making more of these in my future. Different the smaller sizes for baby blankets I think would be cool. Striping it I think would be awesome. because then you could have like some different colors in there, or even using a variegated would be really pretty. Like I'm using retro stripes, and basically when one skein ends, I just tie on another skein and just continue to go. So yeah. So I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to see this finished. And my last work in progress, which is the humongous one. And I'm going to have to pause you, and I am going to have to turn you guys around so that you guys can see it. Okay. So this is the Mammoth. This blanket is for my grandparents. And I have it upside down. It is getting big. Really big. So this is it folded in half. And as you can see, it is past my wingspan. So since you have seen it, it's not on this side, is it? Of course not. Is it there? Where is it? Oh, okay. So where the stitch marker was is it is on this like mint green row. That is where I was the last time you guys had seen it. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I did about 29, 30 rows since you had last seen it. So I am getting there. It's so slow. I worked on my blanket for a long time tonight, and then I pulled out my grams and did 8 rows on it. So yeah, I am using a 5mm hook for this. This blanket pattern is the Smooth Tiles blanket. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to just... So that is the Smooth Tiles blanket. It's technically supposed to be a baby blanket, but I just added chains to it and made it, humongous. And the reason why I did that was because my grandfather is kind of a blanket hog, and he hogs the blankets at night. And I wanted it long enough, or wide enough, that Graham and Pap could get both get some blanket. So, yeah, that's why it's so big. I do not think I am getting a new phone today for Black Friday. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, even though I am a day late. But Graham and I are getting new phones today, and they are opening at I don't know what that. So they're opening at 8 o'clock in the morning, and Graham and I are leaving at 7:45 this morning to get there early, get a parking place. So yeah. I'm excited about getting a new phone. I don't know about you guys, but I remember when I was growing up, I was extremely hard on cell phones. Dropping them and, not really having a care in the world. And then when I get older, I'm like very, very careful with my new phone. So, I've had this phone for like, I don't know, 4-5 years, I think, when we got them. So it's definitely time for an upgrade. I have no idea what phones we're getting, but I'm going to let you guys go. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to be so busy this weekend. Graham and I are making pies today. We are making pies tomorrow. And then we are having our dinner on Sunday. So, it's going to be a very, very busy weekend for me. So, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. And, like I said, every place, all my links are in the description box below. And where you can find the patterns are in the description box below. Go over and, like I said, if you are interested in stitch markers, let me know. If you're interested in any of the bags, let me know. Like I said, the easiest place to get a hold of me is my email, which is in the description box below, as well as my Happy Mail address. I'm hoping to get some Christmas cards out this year, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them out this year or not. So I still haven't bought them yet, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them out this year or not. I would love for you guys to send me a Christmas card if you would want to. When I get them, I would put them on my wall back here. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in my stitch markers or my bags. And I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.